Hi, welcome to Speaking Podcast. I'm your host, Sungyu, and your.
Why do you talk like that?
Hi, welcome to Speaking Podcast. I'm your host, Sungyu, and.
Why are you the host? Or if I'm the host?
You're a
Why can't I be
host
the
as well.
host?
Hi, welcome to our Speaking Podcast. I'm your host, Sungyu, and.
I'm Bex. The little butthole cat chewing on the microphone cable on my lap is Dobby.
Yes, that's the problem.
If you can hear him.
He's so annoying today, to be honest.
You always find him annoying.
But especially today, he just broke my lovely microphone.
Yeah.
So
His butthole.
we gotta just use a tape.
But he's our butthole. That sounds really weird.
Butthole cat.
Okay, butthole cat.
He got a new nickname recently. His new nickname is.
Okay, you can stop now.
Okay. So the topic
Why are you staring at your phone?
this one.
Oh.
This one. So we're gonna talk about like
Wait.
horror-
Before that, you gotta cut that part out or reorder it or something when you edit. So this is more of like a talking episode. There's not really gonna be much going on visually. So you can think of it as like a podcast, and I don't know, if you're like eating your dinner or doing something else, working out, you can just stick this on and just listen while we talk about something that hopefully you find interesting. I mean, why would you have clicked on the video if you don't find it interesting? So, tell them what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, cause that's why we set the name of the playlist is a podcast.
Podcast, yeah.
Anyway, today we're gonna talk about the horror movie situations. So, like, what did you do? We're gonna ask through some question like, what did you do each other, right? No?
Yeah. Yeah, this was your idea.
Yeah, my idea.
Why are you asking me?
Gon Goozler. Okay.
We watch Unasanas together.
So basically, the whole topic, of this video, this podcast episode is like, if you're in like the horror movie situations, what did you do?
Why are you talking like that? Just talk normally.
Okay, if you're in the horror movie situations, what did you do? Okay.
Why is your voice suddenly so deep? It doesn't usually sound this deep.
If you're in the horror movie situations, what did you do?
I can hardly tell what you're saying.
Okay. If you were in the horror movie situations, what did you do?
Fourth time saying that.
I'm your John Quinones. You know what that is? John Quinones.
No idea.
The
But I don't
TV
know.
program.
Maybe
What
I-
Did You Do? American TV show.
Oh, that
John
guy.
Quinones. Yes.
That guy.
Yeah.
Like, what would you do if you saw a kid refusing to turn off his iPad at the next table over in the restaurant?
Yeah, or something like that.
But our situations, I guess, are a little bit less specific.
Yeah.
So
basically, we're gonna talk about like some movies, some horror movies, or like a thrillers on Netflix.
because if you've watched some of our other videos, you'll already know we're really into horror movies.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm like super into them. It's more like the only movies that you like are horror movies or rom-coms, and I don't really like rom-coms. So that's what we watch together, horror movies.
Basically, I'm like the horror movie box.
You're like super into movies in general, it seems like. But
I'm a
I
horror
don't
movie mania.
I don't really
to
care
speak.
about movies that much. But it's fun to watch a horror movie together. It's creepy.
Yeah. I was majoring in like the cinema studies when I was back in uni, for your information.
Okay.
Welcome.
What do you mean you're welcome? Anyway, so
$5 for info.
let's talk about.
You can transfer your money through the bank account.
You're gonna give our bank details out?
Okay. First one, the Bird Box.
The Netflix movie.
Yeah, it was like a huge back then, like a huge
months ago?
thriller. No, it's just 2 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this movie was in like 2018.
I didn't think it was that old. But
18
then
or 19.
I only watched it
Yeah.
last year, so.
So Bird Box was really popular was big, really big on Netflix.
Yeah.
And
we should explain the movie a bit. So basically, Bird Box was about a woman played by, what's the actress's name?
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock, who is in like, there's like an infectious disease going around, or these like monster things where if you make eye contact with them, even though they're invisible, make eye contact with them and it makes you go crazy and kill yourself, basically. And then there was like a cult in there that wanted people to look at the monsters and just some complicated stuff. But that's like the basis, the fact that there's like monsters outside.
Yes.
And it can get in your house. And if you make eye contact with them, even though you can't see them, then you will go crazy and want to die. And that's like the whole premise. So, do you have a plan? I know you have a plan for zombie apocalypse, but do you have a plan for that kind of situation?
But then most of all, she has 2 kids, right?
Yeah, but
yes.
In this scenario, aren't we just us? So the kids aren't relevant.
Oh yeah, but she has a responsibility to protect them.
Yeah, we don't need to explain the whole movie. We can just explain the scenario.
Oh yeah, okay.
So in a Bird Box scenario, do you have a strategy?
I think the first I need to take a responsibility for my kids. Like the one is boy, the other one is girl, and
we don't have any kids. No, strategy as us, just as us. You don't need to make up some kids for this. So you have me and Dobby.
Okay.
To think about, and that's it. So what would you do?
Bird Box. I never thought about it.
Really? We had this conversation though when we watched it, and you were like, about, you know, that couple where they like steal the car and drive off to try and make it on their own and ditch the others, even though they screwed them over. And you were like, I could do that though, if it was to take care of the people I actually care about.
I will go to the supermarket, like the super mega grocery store or something. Like a Walmart or something like that.
But
because there's a tons of like the groceries or like a fruits or some like a daily necessity.
Yeah, but the grocery store is so open to the public that it would easily be overrun by those monsters, and you can't see them.
The first I get into the Walmart or something like that, and I gotta check like.
But you can't see them.
Yeah.
So how do you check?
I need to listen carefully, wandering around the supermarket like this.
I feel like your plan's a little bit flawed.
And probably I think on the way to get to the supermarket, I get like a
you die.
Like a stick or like a bat or like a pipe as well.
Your plan for Bird Box world is the
Yeah.
same as your plan for zombies. I think you die. To be honest, I think you would die.
Anyway.
I think, for me, first thing you do is lock all your doors and seal your windows. As soon as you know like what's going on, you should just shut the doors, lock them. Don't let anybody in unless they can like verify that they're not a crazy person. And then, I think in my case, assuming we're in this apartment and this thing starts going on and we know what's going on, we should just hide. Just me, you, Dobby, just lock the doors, not let anybody in.
How can you keep up with the news out there?
Well, it's all very circumstantial, isn't it?
But your whole strategy is like hiding in your apartment.
Yeah.
So
That's the safest way.
Yeah. But what about the food?
Well, if you...
And it can be like over 6 months or like
Assuming-
60 years.
Assuming you don't live like a uni student, like someone.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. Not anymore, because I'm here.
Yeah.
We have food. We could just ration the food. And then when we start to get low on food, or maybe it's better to go earlier on to get food while you're still strong.
Supermarket.
Well, no, but not like choose that as the place to hunker down, because the supermarket is way too big and open. You need a small place where that you can easily like fortify to be a shelter. So conceal all the windows. These windows are double windows as well, so that's like extra protection.
But zombie can break anything.
We're not talking about zombies.
Oh yeah.
But also we're on the fourth
yes.
floor. So I think
Let's
we're
just
in a
go with
pretty
the zombie situation.
we're in a pretty good
yes.
position. Well, same for zombies really. I think
I think it's too much. Just on the list, there's a lot of.
yeah, I think zombies and the disease
Let's just
stuff
go with
can
the
go in
zombie.
the same.
Yeah, let's just go with the
category.
zombie outbreaks. So what did you do in if you're in like a zombie outbreaks?
I think same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah, I'd seal myself in. Because when the situation starts, you don't know how long it's gonna take. So it could be a few months, but it also could be
20 years.
I was gonna say it also could be just a couple days.
Oh yeah.
In which case, if you have some groceries, you can just see and play it by ear. And seal yourself in for a few days, and then if it seems like it's still not getting any better, then you can think about, while you're still strong enough to react well, you can think about going out to try and find some food. But I think in that kind of situation, you're better off going somewhere close by rather than, for example, the nearest Home Plus, which is a supermarket in Korea.
Yeah.
Is how far away? Like 20 minutes on foot. Probably cars are out of the question because you'd alert the zombies.
Yeah.
And obviously there's no public transport, so you'd have to walk. So probably your best bet would be to avoid the main roads because that's where there'll be more, because it's busier. Go down all like the side streets quietly as you can with a giant backpack and just go somewhere like a small mart, like there's one down there, and just clean that out, take everything.
So now this assumption is like something like we need to fold our eyes or something. It's
No,
just
'cause it's a
talking
zombie
about the
movie.
zombie, right?
Yeah.
Zombie outbreak situations.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, personally, I am, as you can see, I'm very strong. I'm a strong guy, like a muscly, masculine, manly man.
Okay,
like
James Charles.
Check my biceps and triceps, like this. So I think the first thing I need to do is just going to the supermarket, because it can be like you just said, can be like just a couple of days, or it can be like 2 years or something, 2 or 3 years. So need to try to find the somewhere that has a lot of food at least, because that's the main condition when it comes to the surviving. So I personally need to go to the supermarket, nearest supermarket, and on the way get to the supermarket, probably I get the weapon that I can use. Something like it can be just like a stone.
I think you need something with reach.
Or yeah, but I can just collect like a bunch of stones and put it in my pocket, and if I find a zombie and
and then walk into the lake.
Yeah. No, not that.
Oh, that was
They can understand.
No,
what I
really.
say.
No, I think a weapon is definitely a good idea, but you need something long.
Yeah.
Because if you have a stone, right, you have to have the stone in your hand. And if you have good aim, then that's fine. You can throw a stone. But it counts on you having good aim. Because if you don't have good aim, then you throw, you miss, you just alert the zombie that you're near.
Yeah.
So
I'm suck at aiming.
if you so throwing stones is a bad idea. So if you try and hit the zombie with the stone, you're putting yourself far too close to the zombie. It can easily grab you and
That's
then
why.
you're done.
That's why I said I need to collect a lot of stones.
No, because if you you didn't
Yeah.
need to act out again. But if you throw it one time and miss, then probably that zombie knows you're nearby.
Yeah.
So then it's going to be alert. But also, being hit with a stone isn't going to do a lot to a zombie. You'd have to throw it with a lot of force.
We're a team, so if you're in like a situation and I just missed it, and you run, or you can just make a sound like this, and you run away.
and attracted
then
to
I
me.
can then I can run away.
So it follows me and you're fine, even though you're the one that has terrible aim.
Or Dobby can make sounds instead.
Dobby would be a zombie already.
Yeah.
Dobby already is a zombie.
Because he's a butthole.
I think you need like a stick or something. Or like something like this lamp. Or this lamp. This lamp's a bit too fragile. This one looks quite sturdy and it's quite long. So you could probably do some good damage with that if you hit someone with it.
Or the actual best item would be like a pipe or
a baseball
like a
bat.
golf club
Yeah.
or something
Actually, yeah.
strong, hardy one.
That's a good point. Korea loves golfing, so probably you can find a golf club pretty easy. If
On
you
the
go
street.
through some like Ajashi's house.
On the street.
No, just break in to someone's house.
Right, who cares?
Yeah, when it's a
In
zombie
this kind of
apocalypse,
situation. Yeah.
you have to break into people's houses. Who cares
Let's
about the
just
law
kill-
when everyone's dying?
Let's just kill zombies with a golf club. Or
I think the main strategy is to take care of the people close to you,
yeah.
so you don't
but-
go insane.
Yeah, but the reason why I mentioned about the stone is like just in case you couldn't find like a golf club or something like a stick, like a hardy one.
But
Because it's really hard to, realistically, it's hard to find something because everybody's trying to find this kind of stick as a weapon. So at least I need to collect some sort of like a stones.
I think it's hard
to
to find
throw.
stones too.
Those stones are everywhere
Sticks are everywhere.
on this planet. Stick like a branch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Not
too
here
weak.
because it's Seoul.
Yes.
But if you
Or brick
are
is
thinking
fine.
about that, we have that giant knife in the cupboard. That would be better than throwing stones.
Giant knife be like this
Yeah.
for cooking.
Or
It's too short.
what else do we have? We have the vacuum. You could do some damage with that. Or that the drill.
Drill. Electric drill.
That'd be funny.
How am I supposed to drill
No, you'd have to get too
to
close to it.
zombie? Zing.
What was that? Zing.
It takes time.
But I think the stone throwing is a bad idea. Personally, I think I'd go crazy in a zombie apocalypse though, because everything would slowly get shut down. I like my creature comforts too much.
Yeah, but the main target, like a weak point of zombie is like their brain. So we gotta smash their brain.
Yeah.
So we can just throw the stone or brick
You're not going to
to
smash a
their
zombie's brain with a stone throwing it.
Have you not ever read Bible?
No.
Okay.
You should know that about me.
Yeah, because there is a story basically based on the Bible. There is a famous story about Daniel.
Who's Daniel? David.
David.
David
Yes,
and Goliath.
Not
Yeah, I know
Daniel,
about David
not
and
Daniel.
Goliath, not
Yes,
Daniel.
David. You can just aim to like their brain,
And give him a headache.
and he got like
Great.
a dizzy, and we can run away.
Or make him angry.
At
And
least
then
we
he can
can
run
have some
after
time
us.
to run away when he was in like a groggy state.
If you're gonna throw stones, you're better off throwing them past the zombie rather than at the zombie to lure it to somewhere else while you run away. But anyway,
So what's your strategy after hiding?
that's it. Hiding and then die.
Hmm?
And then die if I don't.
So that's
if
not a
it doesn't
tactic.
Get resolved.
Yeah.
Well, specifically, my strategy was hiding for a few days and then going out if it doesn't seem like it's getting better after a few days. That's the most sensible way to do it, I think, in my opinion. You can use those few days to like mentally prepare yourself for going out and being confronted by a lot of zombies.
I think that's reasonable. We can
And
just
then go to
hide
that map
first.
that's down there or the GS25 that's over there and steal everything. Everything non-perishable. You don't want to get like fruit or vegetables. You want like things in cans or rice. Things that keep really well for a really long time.
Something like a can. Like
or
a tuna
rice,
can.
pasta.
Corn.
Yeah, corn. The thing is, like, if you get like the microwave rice, microwaves probably won't work because we wouldn't have electricity. So you need things that you can either eat cold or heat up with like fire. We have lighters, so I think we'd be okay for at least a few weeks. But it'd be a really shitty situation.
Yeah. That's why I'd rather go to the supermarket right away, because if I like this kind of situation, probably I try to find the safest place to hide. And personally, I think this big supermarket would be the safest place to hide.
But it's big.
Yeah, so I can just make my own place.
But if there's a zombie
supermarket.
outbreak, right? There's gonna be people in there already, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people probably. You've seen how busy Home Plus gets. So imagine there's loads of people in there already, right?
So we can make a team.
And let me finish.
Okay.
Imagine there's loads of people in there already, and some of them are infected. And then those some people that are infected turn to a lot of people that are
We can
infected.
kick them out.
You're one person.
Yeah, but
We're two people.
First, we gotta make a team. When you find there's some good people.
But how are you gonna find
in like
people?
a grocery store?
And you won't know if they're infected or not.
I need to talk.
But you won't know if they're infected or not.
I can see their eyes and try to have a conversation. Are you a good person or not?
Some people are good liars, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And also, if it's like a biting situation where the virus is transmitted by biting, then they can just hide the bite and lie about it because they don't want to get killed.
Yeah, but like instinctively, I can just distinguish the people.
No.
I can just use my insight.
You're not that
Very
good at that.
insightful
You're
vision.
not that insightful.
Yeah, with a bunch of stones. And if turns out he's like a bad person and I throw the stone to his brain.
So basically, all we've learned from this conversation is if there's a zombie apocalypse, you're going to die immediately.
No, that's not my plan. My plan is get stones.
I feel like...
And second, go to the grocery store.
What about making a team?
And next, make a team, having a conversation.
You said you have to make a
and
team
then
before
kill
that.
the zombies or kick some bad people out.
But you're changing what you
grocery
said.
stores.
You said need to make the team before going to the grocery store, so that they can help you get rid of the zombies that will probably be in the grocery store.
Yeah.
But then you just said second thing to do after collecting stones was go to the grocery store.
No.
Where are you gonna find these people?
When I'm getting in the grocery store, and I shouted like, "Hey, who's with me?" and throwing the stones at the same time.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna die.
Who's mine?
You're
Who's my
definitely
people?
gonna die. You want two different ways of attracting zombies to your location.
Yeah, but I try to get people while I'm throwing the stones to jump.
But you would get the zombies. The zombies would come to you while you're throwing the stones and yelling for people like, "Hey, I'm a meal for you zombies, come and eat me."
Yeah, but I have like tons of stones.
Oh, well, you're fine then. Able to machine gun throw stones at zombies.
Yeah.
Even though you just admitted your aim is terrible.
Yeah, but while I'm doing that, if I find some good people are willing to be my team, and we can make a team and throw the stones together to the zombie's brain. And
your plan is not a good plan.
We win.
Your plan is not a good plan.
No, it's a good plan.
No, it's not. And probably if you die, then I'll die because I'll die by trying to stop you from dying.
No, you're busy because you also need to throw the stones with me.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I will die because I'm trying to stop you dying.
And after the battle, like the throwing stones battle, and we can just eat something in like the grocery store section.
I think hiding out in the grocery store is a terrible plan.
Probably I will go with sushi or meat.
Depends how long it's been.
Yeah.
The sushi might have gone mad. You don't want to die from food poisoning in the midst of a
maybe
zombie outbreak.
just a soup can or tuna can, like canned ones.
Well, I think the better plan would be, right, to take giant backpacks to it and then just go back to your hideout. So take stuff from the supermarket, but not stay in the supermarket.
To get back home.
Yeah. Where we can be secure and sealed in on the 4th floor.
What if you get killed on the way back?
Well, that's risk you have to make no matter what you do
In
this situation. What do you mean, what if you get killed? We might already be dead. We might be the first ones eaten by the zombies. What if you get killed on your way to the grocery store, throwing rocks and yelling for people?
Then I can be revived.
Like, what? This isn't a video game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this
Have
is
you
definitely
ever
all
not
those
read
movies
the
with-
Bible?
No. You just asked me that question.
Yeah. Jesus Christ is revived. I come up with something different plan. I think, or I can be something like a hero, like a human sacrifice. If I find a lot of zombies out there, and I'll be out and shouting like, "Ah!"
Oh, like in that movie.
That is right.
You know, I wouldn't laugh in that situation.
Yeah, that was sad.
It was sad, but it'd be more sad for me if it was you in real life. So you're not allowed to be a human sacrifice. You have to stay alive for me and for Dobby.
And for understanding, I gotta put the footage for like a few seconds.
What was that movie? A Quiet Place.
Yes, a quiet place. Quiet.
Yeah, A Quiet.
A
Or
Quiet
The Quiet
Place.
Place?
The quiet
I
place.
can't remember. That was a good movie. I like that movie.
It was really sad. It's really sad.
But that scream was funny.
Yeah.
But
You burst into laugh.
I did. I was crying and laughing at the same time. We've had this conversation. You were there.
So basically, that is being like a human sacrifice for their children. So that was really, really, truly sad. But she laughed.
Because he screamed and it was funny.
Tajin. Yeah, but it was sad.
Japanese
I
fighter
cried.
game.
Yes, I cried.
I cried, but I laughed too. It was so confusing.
Something like that.
But
Anyway, do you have another plan for
No, I
this
think-
kind of breaks?
I think that's all I would do.
Like alternative plans or something?
Nope.
Not at all?
Nope.
Not at all.
I've never really thought about it that much. It makes me depressed.
My plan was perfectly splendid. So, what did you do if a serial killer breaks into your house?
Probably
Do you have any
die.
idea? No, besides that.
Probably die.
It's not an option, yes.
But if we're talking realistically, that is probably what would happen.
No.
I would probably just
No
die.
positive thinking.
Okay, then
He has
First-
a knife. He has a knife.
probably first thing you need
Not
to
a gun.
do is grab your phone and try and find somewhere to hide. And try and call 911, 119, 999, depending on your country. Or call someone who you know is nearby. And probably, if that's the thing, like, I have you. So probably if I called you and didn't say anything, you'd think it was weird, right? Or called you and like,
Well, I already ran away.
well, I'm assuming that if a serial killer broke in, you're out of the house if I'm on my own to deal with it.
You're alone. Like,
Yeah.
yes, think
So
about the
you're-
situation.
you're not in
alone
the house.
Yes.
Yeah. So probably, I mean, usually I have my phone in my pocket anyway. So probably I would have my phone.
Yeah.
So I would hide somewhere, maybe in this
Yeah.
wardrobe or this wardrobe.
Yeah.
Or lock myself in the bathroom. Or maybe all these doors have locks.
What
on.
if? Yes.
Probably lock myself in here, right? If I can get past him and try and climb out of the window and
What
then
if?
call you.
What if he's trying to break the door, bathroom door, with a knife?
How's he gonna break a door with a knife?
It can be like that. Like.
You have to be very strong. Or the
Like the
knife would
movie
have to be very
Shining.
strong.
Yeah.
I think that was
It was
with
an
an
axe.
axe.
Yeah, but
There's a
still.
difference.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
Let's
new
just say
plan.
he has axe.
New plan. Okay,
Instead.
so these windows, they have like a. What time of day is it? Daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime.
Okay, if it's nighttime,
Obviously. Yeah.
hide outside the window and call.
It's like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Hide outside the window and call. We're on the 4th floor, but I think I could probably balance out
So
there.
you're gonna jump out of the window.
No, hide there.
Oh yeah.
Because, okay, if a serial killer comes into your house and you are hidden away, or he knows someone is home, chances are he's gonna look in there and in there first. I'm pointing at the wardrobes we have in this room.
Yeah.
Or under the desk, or in like small cupboards or something, or under the bed. The kind of places where you'd expect people to be hiding.
Yeah.
But I doubt he's gonna look outside the window to see if you're hanging off the ledge or not.
So you mean as like a stereotype, you're gonna use the people stereotype because a lot of people try to find the place to hide.
Because we're on the 4th floor, so it'd be a really stupid idea to try and hang from there. But
Inside
that's
of the
exactly why
house.
it's a good idea. Or
So you're gonna hide outside of the house.
maybe
That's your plan.
yeah, on the window ledge. Because I have pretty good grip strength, and I feel like in that situation you'd be what's the word? You'd have adrenaline a lot, so that would improve your physical abilities. But also, I just thought those drawers we have under our bed, you could hide between them. Like, there's enough space there between the drawers because they don't meet together the whole way. So you could hide in the middle and pull the drawers in around yourself. And I mean, it depends on whether the guy knows or the girl.
So
Serial killers can be women.
So
or
you mean
men.
like just like typically, it's just normally no one's gonna expect the fact that you got like hiding like outside of the house.
Yeah, hanging off,
Or-
hanging outside the window. Like
Yeah.
this part, you could sit on that lip. I don't know how sturdy it is, but
Yeah.
probably that would be the easiest, safest place to hide. And then I'd try and call you. Because
And
like
call the
police,
police.
I feel like police can be pretty useless, and also we're neglecting the fact that I'm a person living in Korea who doesn't speak Korean.
What if we're in like the UK? Then you're
We're
gonna
in-
call the police right away.
If we were in the UK, probably
Yeah, that's most helpful.
I'd call the police, but it might take them more time than it would take you to get there.
But the only thing I have is a bunch of stones. It can't be helpful that much.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean,
Have
this
you
is-
not ever read the Bible?
Stop talking about the Bible. It's different though.
Gone
You with your
Goosler.
stones against one person versus you with your stones against a zombie horde. Like, those stones would be more effective against just one person. Or probably I'd just need to hide for long enough to wait for you to get back. But then if I waited for you, I'd be worried that you would come in and he'd kill you. So it's a difficult situation. Maybe I could yell at you if I saw you from the window.
I think that's very reasonable. Sounds like a plan.
Most
Realistically.
main thing is not to try and confront.
Especially that part, like the hiding in like the outside of the house.
Yeah.
Like just right behind the window.
The reason
'Cause
why
no one's gonna expect it like that.
people die so much in these movies is because they always try and take stupid risks.
I never ever thought about the possibility that I can hide in like this kind of place,
Yeah.
like a niche or something like that.
Yeah.
I think that's good. That's good.
What about
too.
you?
I just imagine the specific situation that I can do something about it, and I don't know what to do.
I really think it's
I'm dumb.
never a good idea.
I'm stupid.
It's never a good idea to confront them.
I'm a genius.
Because if you don't know anything about them, so you don't know how strong they are, what gender, how big they are.
Let's say he's gay. He's
What's
gay,
that got to
serial
do with
killer.
anything?
Yeah, nothing to do with it.
No, that doesn't mean anything. So, there are too many unknown variables for you to even consider confronting the person. You don't know what weapons they have.
No, I just said he has an axe instead of the knife. That's the situation
But
we assume.
the situation that we talked about was just a serial killer in your house. So
With
you don't
axe.
know what... Okay.
And I saw his shadow,
Well, you still don't know how
Yeah.
big they are.
him holding the axe
But
in the air.
the thing is with it,
So
there's still too many things you don't know about how easily they could overpower you or how ruthless they would be if they did get a hold of you.
But it's just popped into my head, and I know what I'm gonna do.
Throw rocks at him.
If I find a serial killer in my house, then I just ignore him
Then you'll die.
and get out of the house and get some stones and get back home and just throw it away.
I think we should stop now.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Are
My
you
brain
drunk or
is
something?
fried.
Is
My
that
brain
coffee
is
or is
fried.
that whiskey?
My brain is fried.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. Have you never read the Bible?
Why do you keep saying that? No.
Gun Guzzler.
Oh my god.
Just imagine this specific situation. If you're in like this kind of specific situation, what would you do?
Yeah, that's the premise. What
Yeah.
would you do?
Yeah, get some stones, or
No,
just
no one's gonna do
hide,
that.
or
Unless
go
they're a
to the
stone
supermarket.
collector. You're an idiot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for watching if you made it all the way to the end. And blah, blah, blah. Like, subscribe.
Yeah, you should say something.
Subscribe.
No, properly.
Subscribe.
No, properly, politely. Subscribe. Subscribe.
What is that? We're not beggars.
I know.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. And blah, blah.
Like, subscribe. Please comment. Well, I don't know, something else. Subscribe.
Twice. Subscribe
Actually, I said it
twice.
like 5 times.
Yes. Subscribe and unsubscribe.
And then subscribe again. So overall, I don't care how many times
3
you do it,
times.
but overall you should be subscribed in the end.
Okay.
And you can hit the bell button as well if you want notifications when we post new stuff. Don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I think that still works. So
And if you have something in your mind about the topic that we can talk, and let us know in the comment.
yeah.
Bam.
What is the bam?
Bye.
Bye.